Okay, so let's say I'm going to do a search on nursing, and I'm looking at the Hispanic population within nursing. Uh, Whatever subject you're doing, this is going to follow the same process. So up in the bar here, I'm going to type in scholar.google.com. This is not the only way, but this is a easy way to do things. And notice I've checked articles here by default, not case law. So I'm going to just type in nursing, Hispanic, see what. So we have nursing research with African American and Hispanic. Few things you'll see. One, you'll see the number of results, 175,000. You can screen those over here, or by clicking on this down arrow. Let's say I only want things that are since 2006. So I want it to be in the last 10 years here. That'll knock me down to 43,000. The other thing that I want you to notice, some of these have a PDF or HTML. In other words, they have the article right there, versus this Hispanic nursing student's journey to success, a meta-synthesis. This one does not have the article here, so I would have to find it. So if you just have the PDF or HTML, you can just click right there and get the article immediately. The other thing is, if you find an article, you can see what are called back citations. In other words, this Voices of Hispanic Students, and then I want to see which articles actually cited this article. I can click this cited by 40. This is one of the things I love about Google Scholar. So now we're getting all the articles that cited that one. So essentially, if you can find any article related to what you're interested in, you can use these forward citations by clicking the cited by, or you can click on the article itself and see the sources they cited. So you can go in both directions, which is really nice whenever you're doing some kind of research project. All you need is really to find one good article, and then you can go forwards and backwards from that article to similar related articles. Okay, so let's say though that I get one that I can't, let's see, this is actually a book. I want to get a journal article. Here we go. Let's look at this RN to BSN Culture of Success model at a Hispanic serving institution. So I could click in here and I'll get some of the information, but I'm probably not going to get the actual article, especially by Elsevier. I can, let me click this. Yeah, it's not going to give it to me without paying. And often they're 40 bucks or something, which I absolutely do not expect you to pay. In fact, you don't need to. What we're going to do now, Journal of Professional Nursing. Let's go to the Eastern Mennonite Library. And I usually do EMU library. And then I always type in the word Mennonite whenever I use EMU to not get Eastern Michigan University. So if we click in there, I am going to go to periodicals, which are journals. And what was that journal called? Journal of Professional Nursing. So I'm just going to type that here. Professional Nursing. Okay. And so what will happen is many times the journals will have an electronic file. So here I'm just going to log in. Let's see if they're going to have an electronic version. Okay, so they do have this. We'll see that. Notice that this one is the electronic resource. This is not, so I could actually go to the library, but you certainly don't need to, and especially if you're living in Lancaster, that wouldn't be practical. And then we just go to electronic holdings. And what we would need to do now is track down the actual issue. So it was volume 29, issue 1, and we would notice over here I have the index of volumes, clicking 21 to 30, volume 29, and what is it, issue 1, and it's this RN, so volume 29, issue 1 right here. And here we go, this RN to BSN culture. I just get the PDF, and voila, I have the article. Now, worst case scenario, if EMU does not cover the journal, or if there's not an electronic resource available, you can also go to the EMU library page and okay, somehow we need to get to the home page again here. There's this thing called Interlibrary Loan. So you could use that if you need to get an article. It's still free. But it will probably take a couple days. So if you've waited till the last night, you probably won't be able to do that. But that's the basic process of how you would go about searching for an actual research article on a topic.